Hi guys, welcome to my tutorial where I'm going to be covering with you how to darken your eyebrows using the NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder, and just to get the right shape and ensure you have the definition that you want. I decided to start off with one eyebrow already done, as you can see. What you need to get you started is the NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder, which I'll show you guys here. There you go. It comes with a gel, two powders, a little brush and a spoolie. So I'll just show you those little brushes. So that's one of them there. And then we have the other one, which is right there. Okay. Honestly, I probably have a better brush for doing my brows than the one I'm going to use, which is the one that comes with it. Just in case some of you guys don't have all these fancy brushes, you know, I don't want to be like, oh yeah, you need this number brush or else you can't do it. No, that's not the case. I'm not trying to make things that complicated. You can use the brushes that come with it just perfectly, and so that's exactly what I'm going to do. So you should hopefully try and already have a bit of a shape to your brow. This, you know, you kind of have to wax or you have to pluck your eyebrows. Now, if you've never done before, I wouldn't recommend trying. Go to a professional, get it done, unless you want to look for some disastrous consequences. I promise you. Go to a professional to get your eyebrows waxed and plucked or threaded, whatever it is you prefer. Go to a professional to start anyway. And then after that, you can always keep an eye on the shape that you have in your brow and just pluck any stray hairs that will grow over time, and then you can keep the shape and you don't have to go back to the salon as often. So you need to start off with your little spoolie brush that comes with it, and you will just brush your eyebrow hair up and out. This is just so you can get the shape right from the start. So up and out. So, I know it's like absolutely impossible to even see my eyebrow hair on this video because they're practically non-existent as it is. So it's not the video, it is actually just my eyebrows. So I'm going to get the little brush that comes with the product. You can see it there. And the reason I love this one as well is this is almost perfectly the thickness of my actual eyebrow, so it's pretty great like that. I don't have to worry about accidentally putting it too much up or too much down. That's one of the many reasons why I love this product. So I'm going to start with the lighter shade, and I'm going to just dab it on there, as you can see, and just tap it a few times because there will be some extra powder that will come up with it, and if you don't kind of tap it, all that excess powder is going to end up on your face. So if you decided to do your makeup beforehand, you know, it's best just to give it a quick tap and you'll get all the excess off. So I'm just going to start at the very front with the lighter shade, and I'm just going to start brushing it out from there just to get the shape going. And I'm just going to tap it a few more times and get another nice bit of color on it there. And as you can see, it's kind of a bit darker at the front, but you can just blend that out. Okay, so that's the start of it. And then I'll just get another little bit and do the center part of my brow. I'm trying not to show you guys the mirror while I do this. All this video tutorials is a test in itself. I'm not sure if you've ever tried it. It looks super easy on the internet, and then you try and do it yourself and you're like, yeah, it ain't that easy. So I currently have, not even joking, my phone has been held in between my two knees while I have another hand holding on to my little mirror, and I have my cake powder in my lap. That's how talented I am right now. So yeah, we'll just brush it out another little bit, the colour through the centre part of the brow, and just keep pulling outward when you brush. Don't go forward and back and forward and back and forward and back. Just start at one side and pull out and then go back again and over and over and over. And that'll help you get a nice transition and not a big mess. So then I'll just get the darker colour that comes in the pack, the black. Now I must say, if anyone does go and finds this product in stores, you will notice that it isn't as dark as it sounds. It's not so much of a grey and it's not so much of a black. So again, just pat that and just get your little tail of your brow and pull it out, the dark colour towards the end. Now, as you can see, that looks pretty thick compared to the other one, but I will sort that out in a minute, not to worry. So yeah, you just pull that out like that. So the next thing I'll do once I have that on, as you can see, there's quite a bit of a difference in the definition. This one's much more cleaner, and then this one's quite blurry and thicker in some places. So just pile it onto your brow. Obviously try not to get it onto your skin as much as you can, like the surrounding skin, and try not to make it too thick outside of it, but you can just get a wet wipe when you have it done, and you can give your little self a clean up and just clean any excess powder that may have fallen just under the brow and above the brow, just to help with the definition. So there we go. And again, I can see it still looks quite blurry in the video. So we're going to take our highlighter, which is this one that I'm using is the e.l.f. Under Eye Concealer and Highlighter. You can use any concealer you have, so long as it's a lighter skin tone than what you're currently using for your foundation or whatever else, because it will give it a nice little highlight. You can also use other highlighters that you may already own. Most highlighters come in a pinky or a kind of a goldy kind of shimmery colour. I love the pinky ones personally for myself because I'm very pale and I find they complement my skin tone the best. Whereas the kind of goldy colours, if you've got more of a darker warmth to your skin, I'd say go for the more goldy colours for highlighting. And that goes for in general, if you're going to use the highlighters for your brows or your cheeks or wherever you're going to use it for. Just, I would keep to the skin tones. Pink for more pale tones to your skin, and then go for the golder colours if you've got more warmth to your skin. So I'm just going to place this product, as you can see it there. It's kind of on a slant, and there's more product on this side of it than there is on the other. And then I will just put it starting off underneath the arch of my brow. So we'll get that there. I would recommend get as close, but leave a little bit of space between your brow and the highlighter when you start off. You can bring it in after that, but a lot of the times, particularly with this product, it brings out a lot of product very fast. So you don't want to end up with product in your brow, because then you kind of have to do your brows over again. And I'm just gonna, for the purpose of the video, I'm just going to bring it up to the front here as well. I don't normally do it. I find I don't normally need to, but for the video it just shows the actual definition from start to finish, and it doesn't seem to capture how in reality I don't really need to do the front part of my brow, but for this video I will. And then again I will start, just leave about the start part of your brow, leave that alone, and then start from the kind of middle and then do the tail end. So we're going to start from the middle of the start of my brow, and then we're going to go down again and out. So that's how the highlighter looks right now, which is just fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And then we're going to get the little flat brush, as you can see here, and I'm just going to blend it out from here. So we'll start, it's kind of awkward, I don't normally use this hand, but we'll get there. I'm not trying to look super awkward. So yeah, just blend it out. You will find with some products, particularly this one I'm using right now, it can leave a nice line, as I was saying, closer to your brow. That's why I like to leave a bit of space, because you can blend that into your brow instead of, in towards your brow, instead of adding more product and ending up with, a big white blob in your actual eyebrow, because that's totally unhelpful for the purpose of what you're trying to achieve. So just blend that out. I do leave a nice bit just under the arch of the brow, and then you can continue. You can use your brush. My eyebrow doesn't actually go all the way down there, but I just didn't put any highlighter there. You can use your finger or a sponge, and you can just pat it down if you find you've got too much product of the highlighter, too much of the highlighter on your skin. So then you end up with your eyebrows looking fabulous. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope this tutorial was easy to understand, and hopefully it was easy to follow as well. If you have any questions you want to do on this, or if you think you can give me any suggestions on how to maybe better explain things or things you'd like me to cover, let me know. This product here actually also, the NYX cake powder, sorry, I keep saying NYX, I know it's NYX, I don't know what's wrong with me. You can get this one in London Drugs or Rexall. You can also get it in Littlewoods or McCauley's. And in McCauley's it's €7.50. In Littlewoods it's €10. And in Rexall I think it's about $6. So it's pretty inexpensive product to give you a nice natural brow. And again, just use any highlighter you want. I'll probably do a tutorial in a while, or product comparison actually, on different highlighters, and because I have a good few of them because I love them. They're one of the things you kind of need. But yeah, you can use any highlighter that you have, and or concealer, so you don't have to have anything special. But this one in particular, the brows and the color of the brows, and the naturalness I find of the brows comes with this NYX cake powder. It does also come with a gel, which I didn't include in this review. You can use this if you find that your eyebrows are sitting quite high off your face, just if they kind of grow kind of out and then across, or whatever direction they grow in. But I find this one to be just really, really easy. But the gel, it is quite wet looking, so just less is more if you're going to use the gel. But yeah, that's for my tutorial, and if you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks.